Mods you can do for under $100. Today I'm going to show you guys a few mods that I've done to my motorcycle. It's an Iron 883 that each one is $100 or less. Some of them are free, some of them you just need a wrench to do. Some of them are going to be for aesthetics, some of them are going to be for aesthetics and performance. I have a few that I'm going to show you today. We're going to ride over here to where I can get off and show you guys what I've done. I know a lot of you that have new irons or new Sportsters are looking for mods to do, something to kind of make the bike your own or to increase the aesthetic appeal. I know when I first got mine, I was all over YouTube looking for mods to do. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted or, you know, what I was going to do, but I was looking. And I've made a lot of mods, and I've kept some, and I've taken some off. Hopefully, if you guys, with this video, you can get an idea of what I've done, and hopefully you won't have to make the same mistakes that I did, and do some stuff and realize it really wasn't what you wanted, and pull it off, try to sell it, or just put it in the junk drawer in the garage. And I have done that to quite a bit of stuff. Mods are very personal. They're very much up to the rider. So these are just what I like and what works for me. And hopefully it's something that you're looking to do or thinking about doing. But I'm going to show you some mods that you can do to your Harley, Iron 883, or just a Sportster in general. These are all going to be $100 or less. Some of them are free, but these are the ones that I've done, and I'm going to leave links to everything below. So if you want to check them out, you can. Let's start out. When I first got the bike, the first thing that I noticed that really needed to be fixed was the mirrors. I couldn't see anything through the mirrors. I could just see my shoulders. So what I did is I flipped the mirrors upside down. I got on YouTube. There's a lot of people doing it. I did it. And it's a big improvement, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. So it's just a matter of taking them off, turning them upside down. Your vision behind you is 100% better. And when I did that, the blinkers are usually right in here. So what I did, I really didn't like that. It was a little crowded underneath, I thought. So I got the Harley-Davidson turn signal relocation kit. This thing's like 80 bucks. And I moved my turn signals down on the forks. Really easy to do. Like I said, about 80 bucks. So those were the first two things that I did to the bike. The other thing I did to the bike, I believe it was $79, is I did the Harley-Davidson flush mount gas cap. Easy to do, nothing to it. It doesn't offer any performance value, but I think it looks better. My biggest fear when I'm riding this bike is getting rear-ended. I have a fear of sitting at a stoplight or sitting at a stop sign, a car not seeing me and rear-ending me. So the next thing that I did is I increased the lighting. So what I did is I got Custom Dynamics LED inserts for the back tail lights, which are, I think they're $89, and the brightness is huge. It's a huge difference. These are very visible. And I also got the Harley-Davidson LED fender light that mounts underneath. Just adds a little bit more light so people can see me. This was a little bit more than $100. I don't remember the price exactly. I'll post it up here. That was something that I did for the rear of the bike. Also, riding at night, the front headlight was, in my opinion, lacking. So what I did is I got on Amazon and I got this Amazon knockoff Daymaker. This is, I believe it's pronounced Whimsical or something like that. I will definitely put a link to this in the description. This is 50 bucks. The Harley version is like $3.99. And this is a huge difference in lighting at night. I highly recommend this light. It's very easy to put on. All you need is a Phillips head screwdriver and a little patience. But this is a big increase over the stock headlight. The rest of the stuff I did was basically just for aesthetics purposes. It really doesn't offer any type of performance. But I did the DK Customs tank lift, 1.5 inches. And I also went ahead and I did the wire tuck at the same time. Pretty easy, not much to it. Really, when you're doing it, the wires are a mess, but the cool thing is that every connector is different, so you can't make a mistake and hook something up in the wrong place. So the tank lift is really good. It got rid of all this plastic underneath and opened up an area here, which I think looks cool, kind of gives it that bobber look. And when I did that, I went ahead and did the coil and ignition relocation. I believe this kit was $129 to relocate the coil, to relocate the ignition, and do the wire tuck with the tank lift. If you just do the tank lift, I believe it's $39. But I got rid of all that plastic, which is basically the only plastic on the bike. So got rid of that, cleaned that up in there. I guess you could say it does create a little more airflow over the heads, but I think you're splitting hairs at that point. Other than that, for $100 or less, that was about it. The other thing I did that's completely free, and it's up to you, is I removed the reflectors on the forks. I just hate the look of stuck-on reflectors. That might be, it's just me, but really don't like them. So I took those off. Other than that, for under 100 bucks, that's about all that I've done. The ones I really liked the most was the lighting. I think the headlight and the rear LEDs really made a big difference, especially with being seen. Flipping the mirrors also is a huge one. You can definitely see better. The other thing you can do, and this is personal preference, is a handlebar change. I've gone through numerous handlebars. Anything under 6 inches of rise, you can get away mostly with your stock cabling, so you really don't need to change any cables. I believe Bitwell makes a keystone bar that I know slips right on, that you don't have to change any cables, but changing the handlebars on the bike definitely makes a difference in feel, just overall comfort of the bike. Like I said, I've gone through a few sets to where I'm finally happy with what I've got. These are Bitwell. Oh, hey, little buddy. Got a little spider in there. These are Bitwell Frisco bars. I believe it's 6-inch rise. They work perfect for me. I really like them. On this side, you will see the relocation kit that I was talking about. This is from DK. This is all part of the tank lift. Just relocate your coil here instead of under here. But other than that, those are kind of the mods I have for anything under 100 bucks. Or maybe just a touch over $100. So there's my list, guys, and like I said, I'm going to leave a link to everything below, and all I can say from here is happy modding. One of the things I did forget to mention back there when we were going over the mods are grips. Guys, there's a plethora of grips out there, and my favorite grips to date, Bitwells. I absolutely love these things, and they're cheap, they're inexpensive. You can use your stock Harley throttle sleeve if you want, but it's plastic. Bitwell does offer a metal version called the Whiskey Throttle. It is the initial $50 investment, but after you have it, you never have to do it again. And then after that, all their grips, it's just a matter of changing them out, and they're very inexpensive. I mean, they're like 20 bucks. And if you can get I figure if I get a riding season out of them, they do wear out kind of quick because they are a softer rubber, but they are very comfortable and I love them. Other than that, guys, that's about all that I have. I hope you enjoyed this video and it's answered some questions for you. If you did, please hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Should be a button somewhere right around in there that you can push that'll get you hooked right up. So other than that, guys, like always, ride safe and be careful out there. Later.